Before Quo Vadis was established in 2018, there weren't really any opportunities for young adults to gather in community and to grow in their faith together. And so that's why Quo Vadis was established ultimately. Quo Vadis is a local young adult group for people aged 18 to 29 for Mercer, Auglaize, Shelby, and Darke County and surrounding counties as well. So far there's been over 1,000 people who have gotten involved in Quo Vadis. Quo Vadis is Latin for where are you going? It's a calling card for young adults. You know, are you on the path to heaven or the path to hell? You know, what are you doing with your life? Where are you going? What's your mission, your purpose?
I grew up in a church that had really accepted a lot of mediocrity in our spiritual life. You know, we maybe went to Mass, maybe most weekends, at least my family, we went just about most weekends, but I think that so much in our culture has kind of capitulated to that just kind of mediocre expression of our faith, and that's not very attractive.
It's so important to surround yourself with people who can bring you closer to Christ, because Jesus told us that we can't do this life alone. We're supposed to go out 2 by 2, and the fact that we have a community to strive after Jesus with, that holds us accountable, that pushes us after Him, it changes the game, it changes everything.
As a Christian, I believe that it is truly important that we surround ourselves with other people who are also striving for Christ.
You can tell if something is good based on its fruits, and there have been countless people who have met their lifelong friends through Quo Vadis. There have been 20 couples who have met their future spouse and are now married and are raising holy families of their own. And there have been people who have gotten involved in Quo Vadis who are now studying to become priests and religious sisters too.
It's so important to invest in your faith when you're young, because it sets the foundation for everything. It sets the foundation for your work, for your family, for the rest of your life.
If you ask anyone who's older, they'll say, man, I wish I would have done this sooner. Or, oh man, I wish I would have known that when I was younger. Or man, I wouldn't have done, I wish someone would have told me this. And looking back, I look like an idiot. Well, they're telling you so that you can make that step in the direction. And a lot of people, they really see Quo Vadis as that opportunity that you get to do something that can help grow you in a direction that, heck, you might become a saint. And it would be really cool.
Every event that we have is free. There's no sign up, there's no member fee or anything like that. Anybody can come at any time, whenever, wherever. So yeah, all are welcome.
Rec Night is the event that we have every Wednesday. It's where we get together and we do a different activity or something that's kind of recreational. For example, like during the summer we have volleyball, and so we'll have a ton of people come in and go to the Maria Stein Park.
Fourth Friday is an event held every fourth Friday of the month where we join at a local church and have adoration with opportunities for confession. Anybody of any age can go to this, whether it be your mom and dad, you, your siblings. And afterwards, we have a social. Sometimes that's at Caddy's or a bowling alley, or even we have barn dances. And we get to celebrate that we just got to be with Jesus.
We host a night called Quo Vadis Night. Usually it's formation, so we have a speaker come in. And then a second session, usually it's someone within Quo Vadis giving their testimony. We also have had nights where we've done something fun. Like there was a night we did capture the flag with paint. We had over 100 people that night. And we do different trivia nights just to help foster that fellowship within the young adults community.
A Ladies of the Rose Women's Night is a time where the women in Quo Vadis, and honestly any woman that would like to join, it is a time for us to get together and to spend time with one another, but also to come together with a certain purpose in mind, where we will do some kind of activity. In the past we've done kayaking, ice skating, and we've also done other activities like making rosaries and making tie blankets, where we'll donate those to charities and different organizations so that they can use those. We meet about once a month, and we just try to have a designated time where we can strive towards Christ together.
Another thing that Quo Vadis has is something called Brothers in Arms. and that is a group that gets together for men's events. There's a safe place, an opportunity that us as men can grow, talk about the issues that happen in masculinity and what's going on in the culture, and we can really just like form strong friendships in brothers. There's a bunch of different events that Brothers in Arms offers. So just to list off a few options, we have like skiing, where we go to Mad River. Another one that we got to do is paintballing. So a bunch of guys getting together, getting into a woods with some paintball markers. Yeah, we just tailor our events towards the men. An opportunity to get together and do something that's fun and grow in just brotherhood.
Quo Vadis continues to exist because every year there's 20 to 30 young adults who we call missionaries, leading various events for 1 year. And ultimately we want to become a saint, and so we need those people in our lives who are going to push us closer to God. It's said that you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with, and so you need those friends, those people who are pushing you closer to heaven, and who also care for your soul, not just you as a person, but also care for your soul.
And I think that it also provides hope, not just for me, but for so many people in our community. How many grandmas or grandpas have I talked to that are so concerned about their children or their grandchildren's faith? And it gives them a lot of hope to know that there's a group of people out there that have made a different decision. And so a lot of them think, maybe my grandchild will work with one of those Quo Vadis people. Maybe they'll see him around town, and maybe they'll help them come back to the faith. And I think that it also is hope for people that are kind of on the fence. It's great to know that even if I myself might not be committed to Jesus, I'm not ready to dive in, there's a group of people out there that are diving in. And that if I decide to do that there'll be a community that welcomes me and a community that can help me to grow in my faith.
You can stay in touch with us. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Quo Vadis Community, and we hope to see you around.